Hogan has died.
Breaking news, wrestling legend Hulk Hogan has died.
The wrestling legend Hulk Hogan has died.
The shocking news, the most famous wrestler in the world, Hulk Hogan, dead at 71.
The world of wrestling and entertainment is reeling from the loss of one of its most beloved icons. Hulk Hogan, born Terry Eugene Bollea, passed away on July 24, 2025, at the age of 71. Known for his booming voice, powerful presence, and unforgettable charisma, Hogan wasn't just a wrestler. He was a larger-than-life figure who defined an era. His manager, Chris Flo, confirmed he died surrounded by family after suffering cardiac arrest at his Clearwater, Florida home. Though he wore the mask of a superhero in the ring, behind the scenes, Hogan was a man who inspired millions with his resilience, passion, and heart. His legacy, both in wrestling and in the hearts of fans, is impossible to replace. From Terry Bollea to Hulkamania, the birth of a legend. Terry Bollea's transformation into Hulk Hogan began in the late 1970s, but it was during the 1980s that he exploded into superstardom. Originally a promising musician and athlete, Hogan caught the attention of wrestling promoters for his commanding size, blonde hair, and undeniable presence. He quickly climbed the ranks of professional wrestling, joining the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, where Vince McMahon envisioned him as the face of a new wrestling boom. It wasn't long before Hulkamania was born. With his red and yellow gear, bandanas, and gravelly-voiced charisma, Hogan captivated millions. His catchphrases, "Say your prayers, take your vitamins, and believe in yourself," became gospel to a generation of fans. He headlined the first-ever WrestleMania in 1985, and over the next decade, he would win the World Heavyweight Championship 6 times, solidifying himself as one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time. Hollywood crossovers, Thunder Lips, and Rocky III. Before Hulkamania reached its peak, Hogan made a memorable appearance in the 1982 film Rocky III, playing Thunder Lips, a flamboyant and powerful wrestler who goes toe-to-toe with Sylvester Stallone's Rocky Balboa in a charity bout. The role introduced Hogan to millions of moviegoers and showcased his natural ability to entertain beyond the squared circle. Sylvester Stallone, reflecting on Hogan's passing, shared a poignant Instagram post with a photo from the Rocky III set. "I had the pleasure of meeting this brilliant personality and showman when he was just 26 years old," Stallone wrote. "He was absolutely wonderful, and his amazing skill made Rocky III incredibly special. My heart breaks. I can't believe he's gone." Tributes from the wrestling world and beyond. The impact of Hogan's death was felt immediately across social media, with an outpouring of grief and tributes from fans, colleagues, and celebrities. John Cena, a WWE icon of the modern era, posted a throwback image of himself and Hogan in the ring. "A true icon, mentor, and friend," Cena wrote. "Thank you for paving the way, brother." His words echoed the sentiments of many younger wrestlers who viewed Hogan as both a trailblazer and a guiding figure. Ric Flair, one of Hogan's greatest in-ring rivals and closest personal friends, wrote, "We fought, we laughed, we cried. He was the real deal. One of the greatest performers I ever shared a ring with. Rest easy, Hulkster." WWE issued an official statement honoring Hogan as one of the most influential superstars in WWE history, calling him a global icon whose impact on the sport and entertainment industry will never be forgotten. A hero in Florida and across the globe. Though Hogan was born in Georgia and raised in Tampa, Florida, he remained deeply connected to the Sunshine State throughout his life. The city of Clearwater, where he lived for many years, released an official statement following his death, noting the response by police and fire personnel and extending condolences to his family. As a Floridian and someone who grew up in West Central Florida, I was devastated to hear of Hulk Hogan's passing today. One local fan wrote on social media, "In the 80s and early 90s, he was more than just a wrestler. He was a hero." The end of an era, Hulk Hogan's death marks the end of an era, one defined by spectacle, bravado, and undeniable charisma. He wasn't just a wrestler, he was a symbol of perseverance, patriotism, and entertainment. Whether it was in the ring tearing his shirt apart to the roar of the crowd, or on screen playing the over-the-top Thunderlips, Hogan represented a time when heroes were larger than life, and every child believed in the power of a leg drop, and the words, "What you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you?" Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more valuable updates.